All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We definitely appreciate the support. And check it out. What happened in Texas was a horrible event. Horrible. And, you know, once again, we got a dirtbag that victimized innocent people. But thanks God, thanks the Lord Jesus, for this guy, Stephen Wilford, or Williford. Hopefully, I'm not mispronouncing his last name. But thanks God for him. I'm going to play a small clip here so you could see him and you could see what kind of man he is.
Nora, good morning to you. Last night, police said they recovered 15 30-round capacity magazines at the scene. All of them were spent. One man may have prevented the suspect from firing even more bullets. Stephen Williford, who ran out of his house barefoot, shot at the gunman and forced him to flee. This morning, he is being called a hero.
I'm no hero. I am not. I think my God, my Lord, protected me and gave me the skills to do what needed to be done. And I just wish I could have gotten there faster.
You know, after watching this, it really impacted me. Like, it really impacted me. I saw someone that, you know, he said, thanks my God, my Lord, that protected me and gave me the skills to do what I needed to be done. I mean, it was just unbelievable what this individual does. You know, it was just amazing. You know, he walked outside to face evil easily. He could have stayed home. He could have locked the door and called the police. But he said, you know what? It's enough. Like he said in his interview, every time he heard a fire, every time he heard a shot going off, could have been somebody else in the other side, right? So he decided to go outside and face evil. And I got to tell you guys, many people don't do that. Many people really don't have the courage and commitment to do that. You know, many guys will back up, but he didn't. You know, this is a civilian, a guy with no military affiliation. I mean, he's not a veteran. He's not a guy that just came back from combat. He's a regular civilian that loves his country and love it enough to walk outside with a gun and face evil. And to me, it is very, very important because, first of all, it teaches me something that I've been saying here in the channel multiple times, because a lot of times we get in the conversation where people say, you don't need a rifle. You don't need an AR-15. Why do civilians, and I'm sure you guys have gotten this debate, right? Let me know in the comments. Why is a civilian, or why do a civilian needs a rifle like that? Well, here's an example right here. Texas. What happened in Texas is an example of why civilians need an AR-15. Obviously, there's a fun factor, you know, sporting, you know, going out there, shooting, hunting, all the stuff that everybody knows, but it's also a self-defense aspect. And, you know, thanks God for this guy. Thanks God he had an AR-15. Thanks God. Because can you imagine trying to face this dirtbag criminal with a revolver? Or maybe with, I don't know, a bolt-action rifle? Or maybe a Mosin gun? You know, because the anti-gunners want us to have like really, really old style of weapons, right? So a muzzle loader or something like that. I mean, really, imagine that. So thanks God that, you know, Mr. Stephen Wilford had the protection of the good Lord, the skills to do this, and have the proper tools to be able to accomplish his mission. Thanks God. You know? So again, when you get in conversation where people tell you, you know what, why do you need an AR-15? Why do you need an AK-47? Why do you need a scary gun? Are you planning to go somewhere? This guy wasn't even doing anything. He was in his house. Last time I checked, he was taking a nap. He was sleeping. He wasn't looking for trouble. He woke up to this situation. He woke up to a criminal victimizing people. And you know what? Thanks God that he had the tools that he needed to have in order to accomplish his mission. You know what? It's amazing. It's amazing what he did. Very, very very unbelievable, incredible what he did. So I thank you, sir, if you ever watch this video. I thank you for your service to this country, because what you did is truly a service to this country. To walk outside and face evil that way, it takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot. So I thank you very much, and I pray that the good Lord will bless you and bless your family in the days to come. And I pray that the good Lord will bless the city, the community, and restore everything that needs to be restored in order to continue with our life, right? It's amazing, truly amazing. So for some of you guys watching out there, don't let people tell you you don't need this kind of weapon. Yes, you do. You never know when you're going to find yourself in this type of situation. And if you find yourself in crazy situations like that, you want to have the right tools. And there's nothing going to be better to be able to face the bad guy with the proper tool. And in this case, you know, the guy had an AR-15. The good guy had an AR-15, and he was able to defeat evil. And I tell you what, you won't hear that. You won't hear that in CNN. You won't hear that in the stream media. You won't hear that. Because you guys know that they're trying to pass their agenda, and their agenda is to disarm us and to take our guns away. So again, what happened here is just an example of how a good guy with a gun could do a lot of stuff. So again, stay ready, guys. You know, Mr. Stephen Wilford knew how to gun, knew how to use it, and he was prepared in some kind of way. He was prepared for this because he was able to do it. So again, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned. We got a lot of videos coming up. And as always, God is in control.